1-800-PICK-UPS. Pick UPS. I love UPS. They are the bringer of gifts, the bringer of good news, the bringer of motorcycle parts, the bringer of shit that I order on Amazon that gets there in like a day. It's a good partnership, UPS and Amazon Prime. It looks like it's gonna rain. I don't think it will, but I don't know. Maybe it will. Alls I know is it ain't looking so good. So this is actually the last run that I'm gonna do before switching back to the Hero 4 if the mic clipping isn't solved. So here's hoping. I need to tuck the chin curtain the other direction. I don't know, maybe this will be better. I'll test it going this way, chin curtain isn't tucked, and then I'll come back the other way and tuck the chin curtain. I also forgot my damn earplugs again. Damn it. And I'm wearing my wrong boots. Wearing my nice boots, which means I'm getting them all marked up. But you know what, that's just, it adds character, right? Like you can totally see right where I use a shift peg. So a lot of you guys asked why I swerve off to the side on this road. And the reason is because of these damn speed humps. But you can't really see them because they only have these little arrows in front, and then they're the color, like brick colored. I guess they're not brick colored because they're actually bricks. So does that qualify as brick colored? I don't know. Velociraptor, where you at? So anyways, I'm actually gonna stop here in just a second so I can put my earplugs in, plus fold up this chin curtain taco. You know, these speed bumps actually aren't that bad. I don't know why I've been avoiding them every single time I come on this road. Man, it's gonna suck if it starts raining. Where are you at, heroes? Ta-da! You know what else I did need to do? Ooh, I smell marijuana. Somebody just driving by with some reefer madness. I'm saying, I need to tuck in my fucking shirt. Guy, is that him? Is that who's smoking that reefer madness? Fucking old dude riding up with like a Swisher Sweet as I'm tucking in my shirt. Some funny stuff. God, man, my gas tank, it's looking rough. I need to give it a wash. Alright, so there's two things that I'm going to film this time around. The first one, obviously I'm going to comment on the mic shit. I'll actually play you guys an audio clip right here in just a minute about all this testing that I did to try and figure out where exactly the clipping sound is coming from. So I basically factored in all the connections, the USB-C, the 3.5 millimeter plugging into the brick. I wiggled the brick. You know, I was basically like trying to get the mic to clip as shown in this little test right here. I'll let you hear it. Alright, this is testing in standard mode. We are testing right now in standard mic mode, not standard plus. Standard should send power to the microphone. Alright, so running a few tests. Currently wiggling the USB-C connection in the side of the GoPro. The USB-C microphone adapter. Now I'm wiggling the actual block of the USB-C mic adapter. The part with the Velcro on it. Now I'm wiggling where the 3.5 millimeter plug goes into the block. Now I'm running my finger over the dead cat of the microphone. Now I am speaking more closely to the microphone. Check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hopefully we don't get clipping. Check 1 2. Now I'm going to be speaking very loudly into the microphone. Check 1 2, mic check. Check 1 2. Clipping test 1 2. Check 1 2, mic. Hopefully no clipping. F***ing A. I wish we could get this issue solved. Now I am blowing air over the microphone. And I'm blowing air lightly now. Alright, let's see how those test results came out. So yeah, like as per that test right there, like it doesn't clip whenever I'm talking like loud as on it. It doesn't clip whenever I'm like blowing wind over it. So it performs great like whenever I'm not on the damn motorcycle. It basically causes me to like waste my time recording because the audio quality is just garbage. I recorded a couple videos and I had to throw away most of the footage, man, and that fucking sucks because I mean there's lots of good content in there, you know. There's some, I don't know, stuff that I thought was good and that I thought you guys would enjoy, and it's just I'm talking and there's so much just like, you know, like all that staticky bullshit over it. And so it's like, I can't upload that, you know. It's a to me that would deter people more than it would basically bring people to the channel. Like I'm not going to represent that quality because I don't want other people thinking that's the quality of the channel, you know. It is definitely not the quality of the channel. That's not what I'm going for. So here's hoping that I don't know, these recent little touch-ups that I've done to the mic are helping it out. So I did mess around with the audio settings. I mean, I've done everything. Seriously, I've done everything. I adjusted the settings in the GoPro. I used Pro Tune with high processing, so basically it would process the audio. Now the WAV files that it exports whenever I'm doing high processing still had clipping in all the exact same spots that the regular normal audio track would have. So that setting within the GoPro did not help at all. After that, I've checked the USB-C connection. The USB-C connection, I've got it nice and tight. The 3.5mm connection, I've got it very secured onto the side of the helmet. I even tried running the brick to the inside of the helmet so that there wouldn't be any like play there, but I can't do it. It's not long enough. So yeah, I've pretty much done everything that I can think of. I wrapped the shit out of the mic. Currently it has like 2.5, you know, mic filters, the little foam filters on it, and in addition to that, it's wrapped in dead cat material. So it's like you've got 3 layers of foam, you've got a little soft layer of material on the bottom, and then you've also got dead cat material wrapped around it. Like I honestly don't know how much more I can protect the damn mic without it becoming like this huge just obstacle within my chin curtain. Now, for those of you that have said, oh yeah, you can totally take care of that issue by tucking the microphone behind your cheek pad. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I have a modular helmet. And basically what that means is that I can lift up the front of the helmet. So yeah, I can lift up the front of the helmet. There's a little tab right down here. I press up. I can lift it up and out of the way, which is awesome. Something super nice to be able to do in a helmet, especially living in Florida because it gets hot as here. Like during the summer, being able to do that at traffic lights, like I can actually breathe, you know. So I mean, if I had the wiring going to back behind the ear pad, whenever I do that, the wiring would either be too taut to where I couldn't lift up the front, or if I did leave enough wiring to where I could still lift up the front whenever it was closed, the wiring would basically hang down and it would be too loose when closed. So unless I have like a retractable wire, you know, that like retracts on its own, like you use with like those lanyards, like the cards or whatever, it's that's kind of not an option. Everything has to be within like this front face mask. So yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks. At this point, I think, you know, if the clipping still continues, I'm definitely going to go back to using the Hero 4 Silver because there was no audio issues at all using that. I mean, the audio was like just totally perfect. All of this is in a quest to basically like give you guys better quality audio. And in addition, I've also really been studying up on YouTube upload guidelines, and I've made a couple of different test templates in Premiere to export with different settings and different bit rates. I know YouTube calls for, if you're doing 1080p at 60 frames per second, to export like so the bit rate is basically set at 12, and then if it's HDR it's set at 15. You know, I'm gonna be messing around with those settings as well, trying to get you guys like a nice smooth uploads to where it doesn't have that artifacting on the street. My videos, whenever I record them, they look awesome right out off the GoPro. Whenever I edit them and I export them, I export everything in the same format that I record. So there's no loss of quality at all. So whenever I export, man, the temperature just dropped a lot. I hope it doesn't start raining. And whenever I export, like I said, there's no loss in quality, and so the videos look great, like super, like very, very crisp. Now where all that artifacting is coming in, I found out, I thought it was the GoPro originally because I started noticing it whenever we switched over to the Hero 5 Black, but it's actually YouTube that's causing all that artifacting and all that shit that you see on the road. Like, you guys might even see it right now. Like, if not looking at my handlebars look great because they're not moving, but look at everything that's moving, like the road that's moving around the handlebars. I hope there's not artifacting because of the export settings that I'm going to be using, but there very well could be. So that's caused by YouTube compression. Basically what YouTube does is whenever you upload, they try to save space by referencing stuff that looks the same. Like, so if they think, okay, like this frame looks the same, so we're not going to reload these little pixels, we're going to carry them over from the last. That saves them space, right? So in a video, if I'm looking here and the bike isn't moving at all but everything else is moving, there's not going to be a ton of memory dedicated to recording the bike because it looks the same from frame to frame, right? Now the camera does a great job of picking all that up and recording it, right? So it's no fault of the camera, and they try to save room basically by reanalyzing the video. Basically that's what causes all that compression, all the artifacting, and what makes it seem like lower quality. Like if I'm going slow, it doesn't matter. Like if I'm recording at 60 frames per second, 120 frames per second, YouTube, like I said, my output after I render a video from Adobe Premiere Pro looks great. It's only after I upload it to YouTube that it ends up looking like shit. So currently trying to fine-tune that as well, find the best settings so that you guys can get quality videos as well. But this is all part of the motovlogging process and kind of understanding how to work with, you know, technology. If we were uploading on a different website, I know like Vimeo has much different kinds of compression and processing, and they're like, you can upload recordings on there that look like and really super good, but that's a paid for service, and there's not like the community on Vimeo as there is here on YouTube. So, you know, creators aren't going to be putting their stuff on there because obviously they don't have the following. There's not as many users on there, and it's a paid for service, so just doesn't really make sense to upload on there unless you want like pristine quality. So anyways, that's just a couple of the thoughts and insights into this whole mic. You know what's funny is all of that was basically caused by me switching to the Hero 5, which is supposed to be an upgrade, mind you. It's supposed to be a fucking upgrade. It's supposed to record better, it's supposed to like be better on video, be better on audio, but it just hasn't been the experience thus far. So I really don't know what to do from here forward unless this recording is good, but like I said, we'll go from there. So as always, thank you guys for your patience and sticking it out while we try to figure all this out. Now see, the cool thing about me documenting this though is that future motovloggers that are possibly having problems with the Hero 5 Black, you know, trying to motovlog, or if people are having problems with the Hero 5 Black in general with it clipping or whatever, they know it's not an isolated issue. You know, it's not just them, because I've done a lot of reading online about it, and I mean, apparently it's a problem, especially within motovlogging, because, you know, there's loud noise and there's wind, and no matter what we do to try and protect that microphone, somehow there's still clipping, despite there being no problem at all with audio and the Hero 4 Silver and the Hero 4 Black. So the Hero 4 was much better audio-wise than the Hero 5. Like, how does that fucking make sense? That's moving backwards. You're not supposed to move backwards, GoPro. You're supposed to move forwards. Shit is supposed to get better. You know, the fact that they made the onboard mics better, but they kind of skimped and made the ability to plug in external mics shittier. Like, that's terrible. Anyways, just some of my thoughts. You know what, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna hit the turnpike and we're gonna go fast. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end that one off there. If you guys can't tell by the way that I'm presenting this and like my verbal inflection, I'm not too confident about this recording, you know. Like I said, you guys have seen the process, you've seen everything that I've done to try and remedy this problem, and it doesn't seem to be going away. I was recording some stuff at a Toyota dealership recently, and like, it's not even like anything was loud. You know, I was holding the helmet upside down even, and like this guy was pulling out of the parking space with the Toyota, you know, that we were about to go test drive, and it's just fucking clipping like crazy. Like, the wind was barely blowing. I just did not understand it. So that like kind of really pissed me off. So yeah, like, I guess we'll see how this audio recording comes out. If there's a bunch of clipping, then I mean, I'm gonna contact the GoPro, to be honest. I've tried everything that I can, and you guys damn well know that as well. Like I said, messed with audio settings on the camera. I've checked, double checked, triple, quadruple checked each connection between the external mic and the GoPro. I've secured everything down. I've wrapped up the damn microphone to where, I mean, it sounds great. Like I said, in the recording right before this where I did the testing, it sounds awesome. You know, if I'm just sitting here like this, it sounds awesome. If my visor is closed and I'm talking normally like this, it also sounds awesome. It's just every now and then there's that shitty clipping, and so it's been a process to try and figure out how to remedy that. Man, it is a really weird day weather-wise. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right there then. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm not even gonna say to like it, you know, if you guys enjoyed the episode, because it was pretty much, I would say this was more like a vent session. I should add this to Grind My Gears, like Grind My Gears episodes, because GoPro, you know, moving backwards with their external mic audio quality. But actually, I'm planning on recording another Grinds My Gears episode here pretty soon. But we'll just vent this. We'll just vent this one. We'll just chalk this one up to like a little vent session about this shit, like external mic recording quality that GoPro is somehow totally f***ed up. Damn it. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy the vent session, go ahead and hit that like button down there. If you guys have experienced something similar, hell, hit the like button, comment, let me know if you found any solution. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there as well. And until next time, you guys ride safe, stay vigilant, and I'll catch y'all later. Deuces. There we go. Brum. Give that pitch vibrato. Pitches love vibrato. Damn.